Speech is a prepared speech, so to speak, that the content was already provided to me. It's a successful club series speech, which indicates this is something that Toastmasters has gone through over the years and developed these programs to help the club get help, to learn new tips, new skills, and especially to help us start certain programs like mentoring. So today, I'll start with phobias. Is there anyone in this room afraid of having a phobia? Because that would make you phobophobic. Now, at Toastmasters, we speak. So that means, one, we're not lalliophobic. We're fear of just speaking. We like to speak. Now, some of us, the reason we're at Toastmasters is because we may be glossophobic, fear of public speaking. But in this, when we come here to learn, we're also here to learn because we don't have a sophophobia or fear of learning. So we're here to learn and to do public speaking. Now, another fun phobia is triskaidekaphobia, fear of the number 13. So don't be afraid. I have 13 slides, but don't count them so that way you're not afraid of the 13th slide. So there's this Sophocles, long time ago, said in a play for character, I think it's a character, Antigone, thank you. Not too sharp on my Greek. The ideal condition would be, I admit, that men should be right by instinct. But since we are all likely to go astray, the reasonable thing is to learn from those who can teach. That's why we have the idea of a mentor, because not everything is instinctive. There's a lot of instincts, but not everything comes naturally to everybody. So, what is a mentor? A mentor is someone that's experienced. They serve as a role model or a coach for us. So one of the things that they provide us quip. They provide us knowledge, wisdom, insight, and perspective about our speeches. So we look for a mentor to pick up these tips so we can publicly speak. Now, the purpose of our club, Toastmasters Club, is to help people with public speaking. So the members, when they join, you pay your money, you're expecting something pretty darn quick, PDQ. But in this case, the members expect to participate more, to develop their confidence, and lastly, to learn their speaking skills rather quickly. It should almost be instinctive, but sometimes you need to provide that little spark to make it instinctive for the member. But experienced members also can benefit from the mentoring program because of the SOS. We learn about other structures and organizations within the Toastmasters. We have the club, district, and all the various levels. So by doing something special, speaking at a contest or providing a workshop, those are skills that you pick up as in this club. You also learn about officer skills and, like I said, specialty speeches. So going forward, once you complete your CC, is that the end? No, we have the Advanced Communication Series. But those speeches are specialty, and someone around here may have been, for example, Dr. Jim. He may be a very good speaker in terms of, he did the product manager, right? So he has an insight into maybe the tech ed series. So you may want to consult him as a mentor for that particular series. The benefits of mentors. We'll gloss over this rather quickly, is to gratitude or recognition. You'd like to be recognized for what you do as a mentor. So when you're helping someone, yeah, that gratitude recognition is good. you learn from the mentees. You get a different perspective sometimes. You may go, I never thought of it that way. Or, wow, people really are afraid of doing that? I never thought of that. Their skills become fresh. They keep your skills fresh. Oh, okay, I've done my 10 speeches. Well, I may not need to know how to persuade. I may not do a speech for persuasion for another, 6 months. But if I help someone else 4 months down the road, that'll keep my skills fresh. So growing up, my brother, I consider him one of my mentors because he taught me everything to do about sports and movies. My dad was a construction worker. He wasn't really a baseball player, football player, but my brother took me outside and taught me how to throw, how to pitch, and we would practice. Even though he was 10 years older than me, he was like a mentor because he taught me the things that were good to know. And he taught me how to critically think about reviewing a movie, how to appreciate the fine details of Bond movies and things like that. And Bet, if you don't mind, I would like to ask you for a moment to share your experience as a mentor or mentee. Just a few seconds. What'd you think of the experience?
Well, I'm a mentor of many people here, including poor Erica, who I have not yet met, but I can't wait to meet with her because she's got so much potential. So when you're a mentor to someone like Sanjay, right? I get to work with him on his raw talent. Like, what are the things that he's already super good at, and how can I hone those skills and give him pointers so he can get even better? Instead of taking someone who's really good at technical and go, okay, let's try to make you into something else, I can work with them on their strengths and help them. And it really helps me even become a better speaker because I realize a lot of things that I didn't even see in working on my own speeches. And by the way, when I go, I've had several different people mentor me, including Raghu, who's not here today, but I thought that I had this fantastic speech, and I gave it to him, and he's like, wow, you need a lot of work, and he gave me a lot of tips. So we're all blind to our own problems. We all are, and I don't care how good of a speaker you are, not going to be able to succeed without having a mentor who can give you objective advice.
Thank you. So as you can see, the benefit to our club is it satisfies our members. It helps the health of our club, as I said as a president earlier on, because if we're not growing, we're not actively involved in just our own little speech, but we have to be actively involved with the group because we learn from them, there is no growth. It also reduces turnover. For those people that are interested in Toastmasters and have a mentor, they're more likely to stay around to learn more about it. So we have mentor qualities. Specifically for our club, you probably spend maybe about 15 minutes or so with a speech, because a speech is 5 to 7 minutes. So you hear it once, you go through it. So it's at least once through a speech that you would work as a mentor. And as my cute little acronym, I called it SCARF packs. 10 little attributes of a good mentor. Now the mentoring steps, your first meeting is basically to sit with them, orient them with the process, unless they get thrown into the fire like some of our newer guests have been, like Erica and Jason. He was tossed in table topics constantly. And you also want to work through that icebreaker that they have to do. The next step is to let them know about the resources that are available. There's a tips newsletter. We have plenty of those advanced manuals laying around for speeches and successful club series. So we have lots of resources to help you with this. And even some DVDs along the way, I believe, are in the library that we have. Last part of the mentoring step is beyond, but not to infinity, as opposite of what Buzz Lightyear would think. Because in the end, we still have ideas. We want to invite our mentees to step outside their comfort zone, go to the contest, let alone be in the contest. You can describe the TI organization to them, explain how this great thing works, this pyramid, depending on your perspective of it. You want to acknowledge their achievements and share how you have benefited. Now we have the qualities of the mentees, those who want to mentor. I called it glory. Because a mentee, the one that is actually learning, should be grateful, should be loyal somewhat to accepting ideas from that person, open to new ideas, receptive, and most importantly, eager to learn. But mentoring is a finite relationship because that person that you may have mentored has a certain skill that you desired. And once you reach that point, well, Dr. Jim, I'm moving on to something. I'm moving on to humor. Not that he couldn't help me, but maybe Toby would be a better mentor for the humorous speeches. But this is not based on any facts. So, our club, as from the survey that Ramesh helped complete, I only know of currently we have 4 mentors. There may be more, but I have Toby, Joe, Bet, and Ramesh as currently active mentors. There may be more, but I'm not privy to that information at the moment. Those being currently mentored, or the mentees, we have Catherine, Suresh, Arnie, Joe, Erica, Murley, and Money. All those, from what I understand, are currently assigned a mentor or have selected a mentor. And lastly, these 4 people, Mehmet, Toby, Sanjay, and myself, believe that we are available to help someone else with mentoring. So Ramesh is not here today. The Vice President of Education is the one that would handle the mentoring assignments. If you're interested, email him or contact myself and we'll work on that. What I would like to do with our club is sometime in the near future present a acknowledgement form thanking the Toastmaster for being a mentor. We only have one of these that came in the packet. I plan to get more so we can recognize those who have mentored. And in this mentoring pack that Toastmasters provides, they provide us with a mentor interest survey, which we've sort of done, a mentor assignment notice, that's sort of official paperwork. We haven't done that, but we sort of assign them. And a mentee assignment notice saying, you are now assigned this mentor. Since we're a rather small club, we've sort of bypassed this extra paperwork in purpose of being green. So with that, I would like to say that I hope to open up this mentoring program even wider to our club. And please don't poo on the idea of mentoring. I hope we will look forward to getting a mentor and tackling those special skills that you seek in this club. Thank you.